Guys, in this video, we end up going somewhere that wasn't there anymore. By the time we got there, it was gone. But what we discover after is absolutely fantastic. Sit back, relax and enjoy this one, lads. Really, really do. Because what you're about to see is something you've probably never seen before on YouTube in Thailand. Because YouTube in Thailand's been saturated. But not with this. Enjoy the video. Guys, welcome back to the show. This is Alpha Omega occasionally, don't you know? Guess what? I came all the way out to Raxkhamkheng today to visit the airplane graveyard. It's gone. I didn't know that. I got a taxi here. The taxi driver, now I'm not saying he knew. But it's hard not to know if you're a Bangkok taxi driver. If you know what I mean. It's such a landmark, or it had been such a landmark. It's been closed since 2023, according to Google. And how I didn't know that before I came, I just Googled it. And I got onto the maps and it showed me where it was. It didn't say it was closed, but you have to ask Google, is it closed? And then it tells you it's been closed since 2023. Well, that's where it was. So I was all set to come out to Raxkhamkheng to bring you a wonderful video about the airplane graveyard, because I tell you this much, YouTube has been done in Thailand. I was talking to a friend of mine in Perth this morning, Seascapes, good friend of mine, and he's very, very au fait with Bangkok or Thailand YouTube, and he just said it. It's all been done. It's all been done. The cost of living, driving, the rainy season, food, you name it, it's all been done. Even this place was done to death. Well, now it's dead. It's gone. It's not here. So what do? I'm standing in the middle of nowhere, about 20 kilometers from where I live, Raxkhamkheng, and I don't know what to do. Bang Kapi is left. Oh, so Raxkhamkheng is down that way. I don't know what's down that way. Let's investigate. We might as well, since we're here. But you see, Thailand has been done to death because Thailand has been the most, if not one of the most popular tourist destinations in Southeast Asia since whenever, since a long time. And because of that, every conceivable thing to do with Thailand has been covered on YouTube. Apart from a video like this, where you start off with an idea in your head, and because I got here in a taxi, and it's had to take me half an hour to get here in a taxi, I wasn't just going, I just said to the taxi driver, he said, what is it? Pid Lao, or Mai Mi Lao, and you see, you learn Thai when you get into taxis with taxi drivers. Mai Mi Lao, no have since before, or something like that. Is that right? No, I know Mai Mi is no have. Lao, Mai Mi Lao, no have since before. So it's been closed since before. But there's absolutely no evidence. There's a sign there. This sign here might give some information, but I can't read bloody Thai. It's obviously gives a phone number. So it's land for sale or land for rent or whatever. But it's gone. So let's investigate Raxkhamkheng. I am hungry, so I might eat something. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. Oh look, bare cables. Do you know? These aren't electrical. They're communication cables. And I'm going to answer a question that some of you may have asked yourself in the past. This is something that probably hasn't been covered on YouTube before. Why is it that the communication cables in Bangkok are like spaghetti? I'm looking over my head there. The reason is that one company owns the pylon where all the cables are on, or the pylons, and all the other companies hijack the pylons and put their own cables on it. And apparently it's a continuous legal battle. They take them down, they put them up, they take them down, they put them up, but that's the thing. And that's what I've been told. I was told that by a Thai electrical engineer that works for the MRT. What is it? MRT? Metro Mass Transit Metro Rapid Transit or Mass Rapid Transit, MRT. I don't know, you'll correct me on that, I hadn't Googled it. But that's what she's an electrical engineer, and that's what she told me. And that's why you find these, not electrical cables, but communication cables hanging all over the place. Anyway, Raxkhamkheng's down here. Just in case there's someone watching this video and they're going to tell me that the place I was at, which is 20 meters down that way, was not the original graveyard for airplanes, and I'm going to say this place was. This place looks more familiar, but it's right next to it. It's literally that wall there. That wall there. I'm falling over myself here. That wall there divides the two plots. That looks more like it. I don't know why I say that. Looks more familiar. Anyway, now I've got to find something to do. You see, the thing about Bangkok, or the thing about Thailand in general, you've got all these high-rise, beautiful buildings, glass buildings, but you have very basic accommodation buildings, like there, that yellow one there. That's as basic as can be, because I know what they're like on the inside. I think if you've ever been to Thailand, you know. They're just four walls with breeze blocks, with, you know, these breeze blocks, the hollow breeze blocks that have holes in them. We were in a place like that when I first came here. I bought an air conditioning system. I had to stuff newspapers in the gaps between the bricks to seal it, for the air conditioning to function properly. But I don't see any air conditioning units. Actually, I don't. None of those places have air conditioning units. Maybe they could be on the, no, they wouldn't be on the other side, because there's two sets of apartments. There's two sets of apartments. One are rooms, one at the back and one at the front. And there ain't no air conditioning. This is basic living. This is basic living in Thailand. And Ramkhamhaeng, you know, it's not a place that if you have been visiting, or you visited Thailand, you would have gone to Sukhumvit and places like that, and maybe even Khwaeng Hua, because Khwaeng Hua has got everything. But Ramkhamhaeng, it's not a place that rolls off the tongue that easily, and it's not a place that you'd associate with. Well, you wouldn't know what to associate it with. Well, you wouldn't know what to associate it with. Actually, you probably would before they removed the airplane graveyard. I'm gutted by that. I really am, because I had threatened to come here for years, just never did. Some people say I can't read Thai. Well, I can read this. That means kai, which means sell. So that's ka a I yai. I can read Thai. Imagine that. Anyway, that means sell. So they're selling that land, and that's the fellow who's selling it, with the dodgy beard, just like me. This is so urbanized. It's so industrial looking. I mean, could you imagine living with a room facing that? This is so not what you think Thailand's all about. Thailand's supposed to be blue skies and palm trees and golden beaches. Not places like this. You'd find this in any city around the world. But I can tell you, you find it a lot in Bangkok. There's a lot of stuff you just don't see. When I'm talking about other YouTubers saturating YouTube with things about Thailand, not many of them saturate YouTube with things like this. I mean, I've only walked a couple of 100 meters since I got out of the taxi, and what I'm seeing is a place I wouldn't like to live. I just wouldn't like to live here. It's next to a ramp. Maybe other parts of this area, Ramkhamhaeng, are more pleasant. I'm sure they are. Let's have a look. thing that always gets... hang on, better do this. I'm beside traffic, so I'm holding the microphone here. The thing that always gets me about construction work in Thailand, they don't wear any They don't wear any protective clothing or protective equipment. Your man's using an angle grinder there or something like that, and they're all standing around with an earshot, damaging their hearing. I mean, that's a fact. And they're wearing flip-flops. So I've turned a corner, and there isn't much to look at, to be honest with you. I was looking for a restaurant or somewhere to sit down, but it's just, I don't know, it's just, this is the real Bangkok. For me, this is the real Bangkok. No footpaths. I'm on a footpath now, but there's no footpath around that corner. People working with no ear protection on any protection of any kind on building sites. I let this fella pass. You know? He's not much older than me, and I'd say he had a stroke. Strokes in Thailand are very common. Well, they're common everywhere, but the diet doesn't help. MSGs and stuff like that in the food, that's what it is. Their diet is absolutely SH1T. Anyway, I don't know where I'm going. I can keep walking that way, but there's no footpath. I could cross the road, it looks a little bit more presentable. But how do I get across the road? Have a look. There's no way I'm going to get across that. Not easily anyway. Okay. There's a crosswalk up here. Not that they stop for you, but let's try it. I mean, what in the name of God are you supposed to do here? That's precarious to say the least. I mean, God's sake. Have you ever done anything like this? Got into a taxi and realised where you were going doesn't exist anymore, and you decided to make a day of it anyway? I don't know. Over there looks more promising. I don't know what detail you can see because we're facing the sun, but that looks a little bit more civilised down there. Let's have a look. Let's traverse Larue. So we managed to cross the road, and it is a little bit more civilised. One thing I'll tell you about this area of Bangkok, Raxkhamkheng and the part of Laprau that's proximate to Ramkhamhaeng is a Muslim area in Thailand. I know this because I worked on Soi 112, Loi Sipsong, Laprau for 3.5 years in a Muslim school. I was a teacher in a Muslim school here for 3.5 years. And there's a famous university here in Raxkhamkheng. I wish you could find it now. That'd be a good idea, to go to Raxkhamkheng University, because that's one of the most amazing university campuses in all of Thailand. I might just do that, because I don't see much point in just walking around here aimlessly, not knowing where I'm going. So I'll grab a taxi and I'll go to Raxkhamkheng University. What's the Thai word for university? Rangrin Yai. Rangrin is school. Let's find out what the Thai word for that is. Wait a second. University. Again?
มหาวิทยาลัย
Now, let's have a listen.
มหาวิทยาลัย
Now, if you can have a go pronouncing that, you're a better man than me. What the hell? Mahawitialai.
มหาวิทยาลัย
Mahawitialai. I guarantee you, if I said that to a taxi driver, he wouldn't know what the hell I'm talking about. It doesn't look like I'm going to get a taxi here. I better go out on the main road. Okay. Yeah, okay. Let's just do this. I'm going to get a taxi, but I don't know which direction. It could be that way, that way, that way. And if I get a taxi on this side, it's going to go all the way up there, do a U-turn, come back, if it's going to be down there. So I might as well ask these ladies here. Guaranteed they don't speak English. I'm just going to try me stupid Thai with these people here. I hate putting myself in this position where I'm trying to speak their language and there's more than one person there and I mispronounce it and they look at me as if I've got two heads. Now I know why Thais feel embarrassed about speaking English. Kunlu University Raxkhamkheng Unai. University Raxkhamkheng.
Right over there. You have to go a little bit like further that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Could I walk? Is it walkable, yeah?
You can walk, but it's a little bit far.
How many?
I will show you where it is.
Okay, you're very kind. Thank you.
You're welcome. So
Is
what
it-
are you doing here?
I'm just doing YouTube, making a YouTube
YouTube,
video.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you are. Yeah, you can walk, but it's a little bit far.
Okay. Is
You
it
can
is a
take
more
you
a
can
motorcycle taxi? Yeah. Or
You can take a motorbike right over there.
Yeah.
You can walk right.
but it's straight ahead. Yeah.
yes, yes. อันนี้ตรง
Okay.
นี้วินมอเตอร์ไซค์อยู่แถวไหนบ้างเนี่ย
I can go there.
ทางด้านthere's a
Okay.
motorbike.
Okay. But is it okay? Is it more than 5 kilometers or under 5 kilometers?
Now let's here we
Okay.
are, okay?
Yes.
Right here, and
Uh-huh.
Ramkhamhaeng University is right here.
Oh, okay.
Okay, this is right here. Are you going to the stadium or something?
Yeah, the stadium. Yeah, just yeah.
This is Ramkhamhaeng National Stadium right
National
here.
Stadium. Yes.
Okay, so right
Okay.
there, direction by motorbike.
Mhm.
Motorbike, 7 minutes.
7 minutes. Thank you so much indeed.
It's 4.3 kilometers
Okay. Your English is very good. Where did you learn to speak English?
around here somewhere.
Oh, you're so good. Thank you so much
Yeah,
indeed.
Right
Okay.
here, you can
Yeah.
walk. You can walk if you want.
Yeah.
You can walk. You know, so 51 minutes.
Okay.
51 minutes. You.
Oh,
Okay.
but it's that way anyway.
Just go that
Okay.
way.
Well, I'll start to walk. Thank you so much indeed.
That direction.
Okay. You're very kind. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. So there we go.
4.3 kilometers.
Thank you so much. So there we go. Here's me crapping on that I wouldn't find someone who speaks English. Dead right, 4.3 kilometers down this way. Really nice guy. I'll walk it as much as I can before I get a taxi because I don't want to carry this camera on the back of a motorcycle taxi. Wonderful. So I've often said, always said through my life that walking is the best way to discover something or anywhere. I've just discovered the MRT Orange Line, which isn't open yet. It's under construction. I saw all these shaded areas, these awnings, and I wonder what they were for until I saw the sign there, which is Yak Lam Sali. Yak, that's my best pronunciation. This is the Bangkok Orange Line. It would stretch for 35.9 kilometers, 22.3 miles, along with 29 stations, 7 of which will be elevated. It's under construction, transit line, master transport authority, blah, 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 blah. Doesn't actually say, well, you can find out when it's going to open. I don't know when, but it's currently under construction, and there we are. So the next time I come to Raxkhamkheng, hopefully, the Orange Line will have been completed, and you can come here by MRT. Actually, the stations look a little bit different. Normally the MRT, you know the way they have this kind of quadricircular, is it? It's not semicircular, a quarter of a circle entrance covering. These look slightly different, but there you go. This is what you can discover when you're out for a walk. So this is the Orange Line MRT in Raxkhamkheng. The university is about 4 kilometers down this way. Let's keep going. Let's see what else we can discover. So Raxkhamkheng Hospital is down that way, and Raxkhamkheng Hospital Medical Centre is down that way, which would indicate that the university must be close by. That's my logic. I don't know, but I'm going that way anyway. More and more in Bangkok you see these rental bicycles. They're springing up absolutely everywhere. Haven't used one yet myself, but in order to use them you'd have to know your way around, because you'd need to know where to return it, you know what I mean? Because you could be cycling God knows where and you wouldn't know where you were, and then you wouldn't know how to get back to leave it back or whatever, I don't know. But this is, I can see the MRT Orange Line apparently is above ground and below ground. That's the above ground section there. You can see it. It'd be marvellous when it's finished. We're about 10 minutes into our walk now, stopping and starting and all the rest of it. But this is beginning to look a little bit more civilised. Some fruit sellers and food sellers and what have you. So this for me, as I just said, walking is the best way to discover. It really, really is. I'm here 13 years today. This day 13 years ago, I arrived in Thailand. And today I'm discovering new things. Things that I have left on the long finger for so long. But I hope that this channel will develop in that way. That we'll keep discovering and keep ranting. I told you, I mentioned earlier before, this is a very, very Islamic area of Bangkok. They tend to congregate in certain areas of Bangkok, and Raxkhamkheng is one of them. Anyway, let's keep going. You know, I'm so glad that when I got to where I was going, it wasn't there anymore. This is wonderful. I'm drinking it in. I was right about Islam. The Islamic Bank of Thailand is just across the road. You can't see it because there's a ramp in the way. But just on the other side of that ramp is the Islamic Bank of Thailand. So there you go. There's a lot of Muslims living here. And I can tell you, some of the nicest people I've ever met in Thailand have been Thai Muslims. So look, more bikes to help you on your way around Bangkok. And listen, you helped me on my way around Bangkok and Thailand. Thank you to all of you who have helped me and continue to help me on Buy Me a Coffee. There you are there, lads. There's your names there. Thank you so much indeed for your continued support. It's because of your support that I get the motivation to do things like this. And as well as that, it costs me money to do things like this in terms of taxi fares, and if the airplane place had been open, it would have been 600 baht. Apparently they were charging between 200 to 600 baht for entry. Anyway, I don't think there's an entry fee for Bangkok University. Let's keep going. You might have wondered why I came to Ramkhamhaeng University. See, I was here before with the principal of the school where I used to work about 9 years ago. You know, you could do a lot worse than spend an afternoon or a morning in a university campus in Bangkok. This is unbelievable. This is absolutely beautiful. The first time I came here was about 9 years ago with the then principal of the school I was working in, which is in La Prau, which isn't 100 miles from here. And I was in this place with her briefly. I drove over here for something, but I didn't have time to breathe it in. God, it's beautiful. I mean, just have a look at that. That's absolutely fantastic. And we have our sports stadium just there. I don't know if I'll make it there today. It's midday and I got to get Harry from school at 3:30. I should do. Let's keep going. Sorry girls, do you speak English? A little bit. Is the stadium open? Yes. I can access it, yeah? Okay. Thank you so much. Okay. So the stadium is open, so we can go and have a look. So I've made it to close to the stadium, but I don't see the access. I don't know if I walk down that way or not, but I just want to say something, that I've never ever done anything like this before on YouTube. And sometimes I wake up, you know, and I think to myself, what will I cover on YouTube today? And I try and rack my brains for a topic that hasn't been covered on YouTube. And it's very difficult because there isn't a topic in Thailand or about Thailand that hasn't been covered on YouTube. But I've never done anything like this before. This is a wonderful, wonderful place. It's absolutely, you get this, because it's a seat of learning, there's a kind of a peacefulness about it. Oh, that's so good, that's so refreshing. The facility, or the faculty of engineering is to my left. And the stadium is behind me. Let's see if we can get access to it from here. I don't know if we can. The girl I asked earlier said I could get access, but this gate seems to be locked. It is. It's padlocked. There's people sitting in there. They look like workers or cleaners, but I don't see anyone walking around. I'd love to get in, I really would. So guys, do you speak English? No? Do you speak English? Any bud or I, mate? Any stadium open? Any open, mate? Bud, mate? My bud. Okay, okay. So, huh? Purdue Unite. Oh, Donbai. Donbai. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay. Thank you. So apparently the gate is down that way. But they tell me it's not open. Surprising. Surprising. The first two girls I asked spoke English perfectly, or seemed to. Their students and they don't. But that's the way it goes. Isn't this just wonderful? So I've just made my way out of the university there. Apparently the stadium is inaccessible today or this time of day. But there's any amount of eateries over there. If ever you want good cheap food, Thai food, just go to a university. And across the road or even on the campus, you're going to find a heck of a lot of good places to eat at affordable prices, I assume. So let's do that. So I have found across the road from the university this place, Ha 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 Steak, or Ha 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 Mala. I thought Mala was barbecue. It was one of the same thing. 299 baht. Well, that looks a bit steep now. Hang on. So we've got, it's all in Thai. So you got chips or fries, 99 baht. That would do me. We'll have a look and we'll see. I'm not paying 300 baht for steak. I'm not saying that wrong, but the steaks that I've had in Thailand are not like the steaks we have back home, if you know what I mean. Anyway, let's go in and have a look. So I was right. Mala and steak. Thank you. Shukran. I speak a bit of Arabic because I spent some time in Dubai. Yeah, Mala is barbecue and that's next door, and you have to take your own stuff out of a trough and cook it at the table or something like that. I wouldn't be into that. But this is the steak part of the place. And 129 baht, get your onion rings and stuff like that. And hang on. 169. Fried chicken combo, grilled steak with fried chicken and grilled steak and pepper sauce. Oh, we'll have to go with that. Or we'll have the fried egg with that. 199. Sirloin steak combo, sizzling pate, 199. We'll have that. The sirloin steak combo. It's just there. If you can you see that? Sirloin steak combo, okay. I feel a bit rude ringing the bell, but there you are. Very good, good selection. Ribeye steak combo. Give a ribeye steak combo, no? Okay. Coca-Cola?
You want steam?
Yeah, Coca-Cola.
I have coconuts.
Oh.
Lemon tea.
Lemon tea. And
Black lemon tea.
okay, well, coconut, okay.
No have.
Okay, lemon tea, cold, okay?
Thank you.
Shukran, thank you. So they just have lemon tea. They don't have Coca-Cola. Okay, let's see what this is like. You see, I did tell you, this place has a very, very high Muslim population. And it's a real eye-opener for you if you ever come here. Ramkhamhaeng is a fantastic place to come, it really is. When I first got out of the taxi, I didn't know, well, I wasn't that close, I was 4.5 kilometers from here. I had to get a taxi back in the end to, that guy that gave me directions, very nice guy, he told me it was about 4.5 kilometers and he said I could walk it. Obviously I could walk, but I only walked about halfway. It was too hot. Got a taxi. Ended up in the university. Beautiful place to walk around. Unfortunately the stadium wasn't accessible. And just across the road, I found this. So this is the Steakhouse, and the Mala is right next door. So it's Ha 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 Steak and Ha 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 Mala. There you go. So I'm wondering, I'm waiting with bated breath. It's not cheap. Well, I'm saying it's not cheap. It's not as cheap as street foods you'd find elsewhere. But then again, it's supposed to be steak. And what's your, yeah, can I ask you a question? Have you ever had a decent steak? I'm not talking about succubit, like El Gaucho. I'm not talking about a proper Western restaurant. I'm talking about a Thai restaurant. Have you ever had a decent steak in a Thai restaurant anywhere in Thailand? Oh, to date, I haven't. And that's the truth. The steaks that my wife buys in the local market up in Pontutini are about that thick, less than the thickness of my phone. You know, and they're very sinewy, let's say. That's my experience. Anyway, I'd murder a Coke, but lemon tea will have to do. This is what happens when you come to a university, you see. The restaurants in the area cater for the clientele, which are the university students, and they have a few bob. They have money because it's not cheap to come to a university like this. And it's certainly not cheap to come to a restaurant like, well, it's cheap by Western standards, but not by Thai standards. But I'm really looking forward to it. And again, it's not Thai, it's Islamic Thai, which is a different experience. Take it from me, 3.5 years teaching in a Thai Islamic school, one of the best experiences of my life, bar none. I didn't like the teaching aspect with the kids because I wasn't cut out for that, but the experience of working with people and getting to know people and understanding the culture, Islamic culture of Thailand, was a real eye-opener. I was brought to their homes. Obviously the teachers were my friends. They brought me to their homes. I remember on Fridays, we would go to a part of Ramkhamhaeng that was purely Islamic, and we'd sit in this restaurant and have halal food, not halal, yeah, and we'd have halal food, and wonderful. It's bringing all the memories back to me, actually. Anyway, we'll sit here and we'll wait for our ribeye steak. How about that? I got the lemon tea, which looks fantastic. Anything at this stage, after walking in that heat. I've been out, that's upside down. I've been out and about since about 10:30, and it's now 1:45. So over 2 hours walking around. That is exquisite. That is absolutely. Wow. Zingy, citrusy, beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Lemon iced tea. You can't go wrong, I swear to God. These guys know how to do their lemon iced tea, that's for sure. So here we go. Thank you. Service is so good, it really is. Shukran, thank you so much. Thank you. Couple. Well, when's the last time you saw it like this? I mean, just take a look at this. Whoa. Yeah. There you are now. Ribeye steak, fried egg, pasta, 2 cherry tomatoes, and 2 pieces of broccoli. There you are now. Let's have a go. So, you even get a little flag. Ha 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 steak. How about that then? Lovely stuff. With our iced lemon tea. It's just fantastic. That's an explosion. That's an explosion of taste in your mouth. I won't go for the mayonnaise because it doesn't look like the mayonnaise I like, put it that way. Some black pepper. And we'll tuck in and we'll see, does this steak come up to standard? Oh yes it does. Oh yes it does, lads. Yes it does. This is a different experience. It's got pepper sauce on it too. And that's the way I like it. So I can show you that. Beautiful. That's a proper steak. A big shout out to Irish Paul in Brisbane. You're back home in Brisbane now, Paul. Paul wanted to bring me out for a steak in Succumbit when he was here. Oh, I'll tell you. So I want to ask you a question. Do you like these kind of videos? Because if you do, I'll continue to go like this. Investigating new parts of Bangkok that we haven't been to before. And covering the topics that we always cover while making these kind of videos. Walking around. Today was a fantastic day. Well, like I say, this morning has been a fantastic morning. It's now about 3 minutes to 1 on a Tuesday morning, or Tuesday afternoon. I've got to go now and pick up Harry from school. And I got my online activities to do from about 6 o'clock this evening. So it's been a very fulfilling morning. It really has. As I said at the start, Thailand has been YouTubed to within an inch of its life. And there's no point in me going forward trying to emulate what has been done already. I try not to, as you probably know already. That's wonderful. That is wonderful. So, this has been a different kind of video. It's been an It's been an informative kind of video. It's been an enlightening kind of video. And I hope you think it's been an enjoyable kind of video. Whatever you think, lads. I've got to get into this again. This steak is just top notch. It really is. Oh, there's some onions there as well. God damn, look at that. Wow. I'd definitely come here again. I really would. So, I'll finish this. Come back to me in a second. We'll find out how much it was. That was excellent. I really mean that. That was absolutely excellent. Does. If every restaurant in Bangkok did a nice lemon tea exactly like this, that would be my new favourite drink of all time. Wow. That's sensational. That is fucking sensational. Wow. Anyway, let's see what the damage is. Oh, god damn. There you are. Check stand up. Okay. Wow. See back up. Pump up, press it high. Lie, go sip song. Okay. Chuck D. Okay, thank you. Wow, 192 lads. 192.93. There it is there. 192.93. And that's where we were. It's absolutely wonderbar. Wonderbar. There's the address. 225 to 227 Ramkhamhaeng Rd. Hua Mak. I can't pronounce it. Bang Kapi. There you are. I thoroughly recommend this place. Thoroughly recommend. I'll put the address in the description, but there it is there anyway. I'm going to keep that receipt to remember my trip. So let's go outside and we'll conclude, or we'll bring to a conclusion our proceedings. Well, lads, when I say that was good, that's an understatement. That was absolutely fantastic. So, I am satisfied I'm really satisfied. I've had a fantastic morning. I really have. I've discovered things about Bangkok that I haven't, that I didn't really. I have discovered things today about Bangkok that I haven't seen before. I haven't experienced before. It's wonderful. And this place is an education, and I'm not, that's pardon the pun, the university is just across the street there, Ramkhamhaeng University, but this is an education for me, and I hope it's been entertaining for you. So whatever you do, lads, before we finish, I just want to thank again everyone who helps me on Buy Me a Coffee. There's your names there. Thank you so much, lads. Absolute legends, all of you. But everyone who's watching this video is a legend in my eyes. And I hope you can continue to join me for some more excursions around this amazing city of Bangkok. But in the meantime, lads, if you haven't already done so, click the like button, the share button, subscribe button. Do all those wonderful things, and I'll bring you back another wonderful video very soon.